Hey Cancer, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check for February 2022. We're just going to do an old wise tree spread here and see what you got going on for the next month. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in your chart. Hello to cross watchers as well. And we are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. Let's see what Cancer has going on. I've already seen a couple of cards we want to flip out, but didn't totally flip out, having to do with planning and seeing the big picture. So we will see how that comes across. Let's see what we got. I'm going to move this so you can see the cards. Cancer, there we go. And okay, Cancer. And we'll do some clarifying as we go along too. I'm going to use maybe Lenormand deck. The first thing that I'm noticing is the big picture. And the big picture is this Three of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed to me. The energy that I'm feeling around that has to do with somehow dumping out past cups, dumping out cups of love from the past, maybe even past celebrations, but this can be falling outs. This can be the end of a reunion. This can be the end of something that was once celebrated. And let's go ahead and clarify it. It does look like a romantic endeavor, the end of some kind of romance. And that's the big picture. So interestingly, this month, the energy is around leaving something in the past. Okay. And coming from this place of Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is reversed also. So we've got the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands both reversed, some kind of collaboration coming to an end. And this is also, even coming from the past, it was like there was a halt in manifestation. And this month seems to be a completion of that somehow. Let's look at the heart of the situation. Well, let's look at this first. Yeah, there was a crossroads and a choice was made and you stopped manifesting for this particular romantic endeavor. The heart of the situation is talking about another celebratory situation. This can be a house, this can be a love, this can be a long-term relationship. This can also be 1111. This is like you being on your right path, your correct path. And this is also a twin flame card. It's also a marriage card. So your heart of the situation is talking about changing channels. Instead of pursuing and waiting and tending, it's like, nope, I've switched channels. I've switched my communication. I've switched my energy where I'm focusing it. Happening now and into the near future, you could be focusing your energy a lot on work, but this is also about obsessive behaviors and addictions and things that feel oppressive. So let's take a look at that. First, I want to look at this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is talking about this celebratory time and this change of idea around it. The whole heart of the situation is talking about the change of an image of what a foundation and a successful relationship, long-term marriage looks like. So complete image change here, having to do again with a home. So somebody actually might be moving, changing homes, but this is a King of Cups here, an in-love king, also somebody who is talking about a solid foundation and, you know, the home, which is the symbol of this Four of Wands also. So a total change in that. Somebody could be getting married, somebody could be changing homes, somebody could be thinking about this completely differently after leaving something else behind. But let's take a look at this Devil energy. Okay, and this Devil energy is talking about, I feel like this is the energy, somebody's wanting to win something. Somebody is obsessed with something and having to do with winning an award. Here's also the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's also, this is the energy happening now and into the near future. I feel like this is someone else's energy coming in to your energy, Cancer. And it has to do with you releasing the past and being focused on something else. And then somebody else is like coming in. They're like, I'm in it to win it. But actually, there's something going on with juggling and going back and forth between two different worlds, the underworld and the present time. So let's take a look at this. Your advice is talking also about someone coming in this night coming in really passionately, somebody coming in really kind of strongly, and then all of a sudden being aloof. So recognize what's going on here. Somebody's like, they're in, they're out. And then this award, it's like somebody's trying to see if you're still available or still there. And here's the Three of Wands again. They're just trying to see like what it is that's available to them. It doesn't really feel like, it doesn't feel sincere or genuine. It feels like somebody is checking in to see if you're still hooked in with them. And your higher self is like, no, I'm not. I'm not making any decisions until I have more information. I'm also protecting my heart and I'm not speaking. So if somebody is trying to communicate with you, it looks like you're not saying anything and you're not grounding into anything, and you're certainly not accepting any offers at this time. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, it looks like you've cut somebody off very well. This Knight of Pentacles, or if somebody has made you an offer, you denied it. You did not take that offer. Wow, look at that. And you have the Two of Swords again. And then this is the Two of Wands. You made a specific choice to choose one thing over something else. Release the idea that this cup is going to be accepted. And whatever reason, you've got people like talking about it. So there's gossip around not taking an offer, gossip around not taking an offer from the universe. And it feels like this has been something that's been waited for a long time. Even this switching around, it's like I've waited for a long time and I'm no longer waiting. And I'm looking at everything in a completely different way. And everything being, this looks very relationship oriented. There's resistance to temperance. There's resistance to patience. There's resistance to alchemy. This is a Sagittarius card. What is this about? Yeah, there's resistance to somebody working for themselves. And there's resistance to some kind of heartbreak that's been worked through. No more of that. So here in the past, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Here's divine timing. Here's my fairy tale card. And it looks like this energy has been in the past. This very well might be the impetus to create the decision about no longer being available. Yeah. And here's somebody coming in on their horse. This is also about magical thinking. It's about somebody offering something. It's almost like somebody offered something that was too good to be true, or they didn't follow through on whatever it was that they offered. And that's in the past. And then here in the present, you've got the Hermit Reversed. A lot of times I feel like this can be, depression and sadness. But when I see the Hermit Reversed, it's like I'm going within to seek knowledge. But when it's reversed for me, it's like, not only am I going in to seek knowledge, I am getting everybody else's energy out of my space so I can be in my own intuition. And that's exactly what this queen is doing. I'm listening to my heart. She is the in love queen. She is in healing mode. And this hermit is like, go and dust your shoulder off. Like, she is seriously getting some energy out of her space. And here's leveling up a commitment. This is a marriage card. This is a connection with a higher self card. Cancer, you've got a lot going on. Here's a mother card. Here's a romance card. And this is also talking about walking away from the things in the past. And it was there's like a sad ending here, but then this is looking at more cups in the future. I'm walking away from the little that was offered to gain what more there is to be had that's available to you. Okay. I want to go ahead and look at your Moonology. Cancer, what's going on with you? Before we look at Moonology, I want to see what you're not expecting. What kind of energy is coming at you February 2022 that you're not expecting? Pathway. So you've got pathway. You did get this too, right at the beginning. This is about being on the right path, moving in the right direction. And this is a pathway. It's seeing the light in the darkness, but it's also about long term. What other energy is coming up that you don't necessarily see just yet in February? Occupation. Toil and labor. It looks like you might be super busy work-wise in February. And you also might be figuring some things out work-wise that have to do with the long term. You might be also transitioning into a different aspect of your work. It looks like focusing on some different aspects, something that you're learning about or something that you know about. One more here. And family room. I feel like this is holding space, holding really safe space for other people who very possibly are working through trauma of some kind. You're making something available to other people to work through their trauma. This could be work related, or this could be what you're doing energetically for other people that you're not aware of, that you become aware of in February. So let's take a look at, I want to pull romance. Let's pull a romance card for the energy in February. What is going on for you? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It does look like you are very possibly working on leveling up some kind of commitment later on in February. So now let's look at Moonology. What do your angels and guides want you to know about February 2022 Cancer? Ooh, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. That does make me think that there's going to be some kind of work stuff going on. Let's talk about leveling up work stuff. That's what that Hierophant can be doing as well. North Node is all about what you're trying to achieve soul-wise in this lifetime. It can be what your work brings you forward to do, but it's also about the soul lessons that you came in to this incarnation within this life, and you're moving toward those soul lessons in February. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. I also feel like this new endeavor that's going on with work, possibly with work, something that you're training to do or something that you know about, but you're just not focusing on. There's something that's being more prominent. That's moving into a more prominent spot in your life in February. So that's what I have for your energy check for February 2022, Cancer. I'll be back with a love sitch in a couple of weeks. See you later. Maybe not in a couple of weeks, maybe in a couple of days. Okay, bye, Cancer.